Alright guys, thanks for tuning in to the Outdoor Prod channel, and we all know that in order to manage whitetails properly on your land, you need three things. One, you need a reliable food source that they can easily attain. Second, deer need a really nice thick bedding area like this back here. There's saplings, hardwoods, everything just comes together, briars, hardhack, they just come in here and they bed. That's a great place for deer to Alright guys, and the third thing that you should probably have on your property is a steady, reliable water source like this one. This is a spring upwelling here that's constant. We're in a drought right now, so this is being hit pretty hard. Deer just coming. We've got trail here, trail here, trail here, trail up here. They all come down, meet in this one point, come get a drink. And this week's episode, we are going to show you how to better manage your property with these three items: food, water, and shelter, to have yourself a better hunting season this year. Stay tuned for some Outdoor Prod action. All right, guys. Alright guys, so if you're planning to hunt a water source like this one right here, number one tip that you have to remember is you never want to hunt directly over top of the water source, because they tend to get real skittish if they have any human scent or any kind of intervention near their water source. So right here, what we like to do, we have this water source 5 yards behind me here. Now, we have our stand set up about 20 yards inside the woods here. There are three trails that come together right here, and there's a deer trail that runs right to the water. Now what we're doing here is we're utilizing the use of the water and the use of their travel corridors to pick them off before they can get to the water. Alright guys, so now we're here talking about food sources on this week's management episode. And first I'd like to say right here, if you guys check back to our how to creating a food plot in our previous videos, this is what we planted here. We've got some clover and some forage rape for you guys. The rape are perfect winter forage for the deer, and the clover will hold them over in the spring and summer here. And but what's so important about food sources is what we're sitting in right here. This is considered a hunting food plot. Now, some of you may not understand the hunting food plot and the difference between a hunting food plot and a feed food plot. Feed food plots, we'll show you later, that's giant 1 acre plus fields of soybeans, corn, clover, alfalfa, chicory, just to get them, just to beef them up for the season. This is where you would harvest a deer. This is only about 1/4 of an acre at most, probably 9,000 square feet. And just brought a tractor back here, cleared, mowed a little bit. That's all it takes. Maybe even you could just score the ground with a rake or something. But this is where we plan to sit this upcoming fall, second week in October. Sitting right up in this tree stand here, 20 yards away, looking to harvest a deer. And you guys can do this yourself. Just takes a little bit of seed from your local Cabela's, Tractor Supply, anything like that, and a rake, a tractor. It doesn't take much. You guys can easily make one of these, and I guarantee you this season you'll harvest your own trophy. All right guys, so as you can see here, we're in this this is what we consider a feeding food plot. This is we've got planted, we've got soybeans, we've got clover, we've got alfalfa down in this lower corner here. And this is just to bulk up the deer for the upcoming season for the rut, so that they can withstand all the trouble they go through chasing does constantly. So if you guys have enough land or a big enough field to do this, this is a great way to manage your deer, create a bigger, more healthier deer herd, And with the more deer you have, the more deer that'll visit your hunting food plot, and the more deer that visit your hunting food plot, better chance you'll have of harvesting a trophy of your own.
Alright guys, so what we're doing here is we showed you here that described to you the bedding, the water, the food sources, and now it's time to connect them all. So what we have here, we have right down in here from about here, this entire way over here, this is all clover. This is one of our feed plots. Then this upper part right here, this is all soybeans. This little patch here is brassica, and this is where they this is their destination plot. This is where they try to head for from bedding. Now what we have here is this is our hunting food plot right in here. So, and then their bedding is right in across here. So what we're doing is we're utilizing their travel patterns, which is to come straight down into the field here, and we're going to intercept them with this field, and utilizing their water source, which is right in here, we are able to connect the dots, have stands placed across the property so that at any time we could have a trophy buck stand out.
Alright guys, thanks for watching this week's episode on how to better manage your property for whitetail deer. And I can't stress enough, the number one important thing that you could possibly do before hunting season to manage your property correctly is you need to put the time in scouting. Go out with a pair of binoculars, go scan a field at dusk and during summer. Set out trail cameras, multiple trail cameras in a field, wood line, pinch points, anywhere, just to get an idea of what kind of bucks you have and where their main travel corridors are. And once you can find that out, you can better manage by placing in food plots that create a better interception area for you to set up a stand and ambush them. And it'll just make hunting more fun and more enjoyable. And guys, remember, always have fun out hunting, but be safe. Stay tuned for some more Outdoor Pride action.